Peace and happiness to all of you that are watching this video. I'm going to show you how you can use AI to start a business this weekend. I'm talking about this weekend. Now, there's a platform called Higgsfield AI, right? Here's a link right here, or here's a website, Higgsfield.ai. Higgsfield.ai is a AI content platform where you can create videos, you can create images, right? So there's different models that they use. Now, here's the most interesting aspect or feature of this platform. It's called Marketing Studio. So here's the Marketing Studio. So with the Marketing Studio, you can turn any product into an ad video, right? So turn any product into a video ad. So what does that mean? Basically, all you do is you upload a product, right? So if I go here, if I click on it, I can manually upload a product or choose a product from my catalog. Now, let me just give you an example of what it looks like, right? So here's a video that we did, because we've done several videos. We've done videos for ourselves and for our own brand and also for our clients. Now, here's a video that we did, right? So I just want to show you a sample, right? So here's this video. So I'm going to play it with the audio. Okay, I'm just going to turn the audio up.
And the fit is just, it sits right. Links in the bio, also at www.yourwebsite.com.
Now, this is not real, right? This is not a real model. It's not a real product.
The color goes with literally everything I own, and the fit is just, it sits right. Links in the bio, also at www.yourwebsite.com.
Okay, so now let me show you how we did this, right? Very simple. If I go back to the Marketing Studio, right? So the Marketing Studio, right? Because remember, turn any product into a video ad. Not only any product, you can also grab the URL or the link to any product. So for example, I can go on Instagram, right? And then just grab this product here. If I click on this product, right? I can grab this product, I can grab the link, and then I can turn that into a video ad. Now, I'm going to come back to this and I'm going to show you an example, right? Same thing. I can go to any website and grab the link, right? So if I go here, right, let's say I like this product, right? So I can grab the link and then, right? So let's say if I grab this link and then I can come back to the Marketing Studio and then just paste that link here and then create a video. Now, very simple. I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to do a live example so you can see what you can do with AI, right? You can turn any product into a video. Now, the name of the platform is called Higgsfield.ai. It's an AI platform where you have access to the different image models such as GPT 2.0, you have Nano Banana, right? And then you have video model as well. Now, I really don't even bother with this aspect, with this feature. The only feature that I use is the Marketing Studio. This is where you can get the most value, and this feature is where you can actually create a one-person AI marketing or a one-person AI content agency, right? So if you want to start a business selling ads to businesses, selling ads to Instagram brands, this is the platform, or this is the feature that you need to use. It's called the Marketing Studio inside Claude AI. Now, I'll leave the link below to our learning community if you want to know more about the business model, how to actually turn it into a business, how to acquire customers, right? We have a learning community. It's going to be in the link below in the description section and also in the comment section. So if you want to turn this into a business and you want to figure out what business model to use, then join our learning community. The link is going to be below. So let me show you how we did this, right? So what we did was this. We uploaded an image. Now, this image here, I actually used ChatGPT to create this image, right? So here's the product here. We use ChatGPT, or I use ChatGPT. ChatGPT created the product, and then I came, right? And then I uploaded the product, and then I chose, and then you can choose your avatar. So your avatar is, your model, right? So you can choose their default avatar, or you can actually just create your own avatar. As you can see here, this is the avatar that I chose, right? Naira. So your avatar is like your model or the character that you want to use to represent your brand, or to wear your brand, or to represent your product, right? So you can choose their default characters or avatar, or you can create your own, right? So if I go to create, right, you can upload. If you have your own, you can even upload your own image, right? So if you have your own picture, you have your own images, you can upload it, or you can just create it by using the text, right? So I created one. So this is the one that I created. So I chose that, right? And then the product, boom. and then all I did was just generate, and then it generated this content here, right? So it generated this video here that you're seeing, right? So I'm going to play this video again so you can see it. It took about 10 minutes or less than 10 minutes.
Okay, so I was not expecting to love this jacket this much. The color goes with literally everything I own, and the fit is just, it sits right. Links in the bio, also at www.yourwebsite.com.
Yeah, so as you, right? Because you can also add a call to action, right? Because as you can see here, if I go back here, I added a call to action, right? So, but you don't need that, right? If you don't, right? It's not mandatory. You don't have to add any text. All you need to do is just upload the product and the avatar, and then that's it. If you want to add extra details, right? Such as, you know, add the link to your website or add the link to your social media, you can also do that as well. Okay, so now let me do a live demo right now. Okay, so let's do the Instagram one, right? Because you can actually, what you can do is you can also share it, right? You can share it. You can take the the link and then share it to your clients, to your customers and stuff like that. So let me show you. Let's say, for example, if you go on Instagram, right, and there's a brand that you see, you can just copy that link. Right, let's say we copy that link, because what we want to do is we want to turn this product into a video, right? So we come back to the Higgsfield, and then we're going to choose the URL one. Okay, and then we're going to paste the URL. Okay, paste the URL here. Okay, and then we're going to go continue. All right, and then here you can choose. So now you can choose a style and a start, right? So this is the template that you can choose. So this template's here, the video is going to replicate this template. So do you want to do a UGC, so a realistic social media video, a tutorial, unboxing, hyper video, so that's more like a commercial, a product review, or a virtual try-on, right? So a virtual try-on is a more professional one. So let me see here. I think we're going to do a let's do a virtual try-on, right? A virtual try-on, right? So so if I click on this format, okay, and then I can choose, let's do 7. Let me do the lowest quality, because I'm doing a sample or an example. I don't want to consume all my credits. I'm going to talk about the credit system later on, right? So I'm just going to do, let's say 15 seconds. Let's see how many credit it's going to take. So 15 seconds. If I do 15 seconds, it's going to take about 53 credit. Okay, so let's do 14 seconds, or let's do 10 seconds, right? Because I don't want to consume all my credits. I'm just doing a sample, right? And then boom, that's it. Okay. Oops. I'll go back to the 13 second. Okay. Okay. 13 seconds. Come on. Where is it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay, yeah, so you see, you can change the resolution, right? You can do 480p, 720p. The higher the resolution, or the higher the quality, the more credit it consumes, right? And also in terms of duration, the longer the video, the more credit it consumes. So, okay, so that's good. Now, let me choose, before I generate, I forgot to choose an avatar. So let me X that for a second. Let me remove, let's see here. Let's choose an avatar just in case, because it might choose one automatically for us, but we're going to just select one. Okay, so let's do that. I'm just going to remove all that, right? Okay, so we're going to choose this avatar here, and then let's go back to our URL. Okay, just in case. I don't know if it's going to do it automatically, but just in case, that's the avatar that we're going to use. And then we go continue. Okay, we're going to do virtual try-on, UGC virtual try-on. Okay. And then 13 seconds, okay, 480p, and then we're going to go generate video. Okay, all right, so it's generating the video. Okay, project created. Okay, now it's generating the video. Okay, all right, so now while that's generating or processing, let me do another, right? Let's do another. Oh, what happened here? It failed. What happened? Please try again or change input files. Okay, okay, credits refunded. Okay, delete it. Please try again or change your input files. Okay, so I think I did something, right? I think I did something wrong here. Okay, let's try. Let's go with the product. Let me go with the website, because sometimes Instagram is, right? Sometimes it's private, right? It could be visible because I'm logged in, but the link could be private if you're not logged in, right? So in this case, let's try another, right? So let's use this here as an example. Okay, so we're going to use that. We're going to use this website, okay? Because you can take a link from any, whether it's social media or website. So let's take a link from this shirt here, right? So let's say this here. We want to, right? We want that. Let's go back here, okay? Right now, this is live. I'm doing this live, so I'm not editing anything. I want you to see this in real time. So we're going to try this. If this doesn't work, then we're going to we're just going to upload the image. Okay, so let's go continue. If the URL doesn't work, we're going to upload the image. Okay, so let's try virtual try-on. Okay, let's try the virtual try-on. Okay, product link. Oh, okay, maybe that's what happened, right? I didn't include a product link in there. Okay, there's a product link. Okay, let's go here. Okay, yeah, okay, so I see what I did. I didn't include, right? I missed a step. Okay, I missed the step. This product could not be processed. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, okay, so I think I know what I did wrong. I missed a step because I didn't actually hit submit. Okay, so now it's actually in the library. So the product is added. Okay, so now let's remove this. Okay, so a product is included. We're gonna do the virtual. Okay, let's do the virtual try-on. Okay, and then 40. Okay, 480p, and we're gonna hit generate. Okay, now let's see here. I'm gonna hit generate. Let's see what's gonna happen here now. Okay, generating. Okay, let's. Okay, so it's processing, which is good. It's processing. Okay, it hasn't given us the failed generation yet, because I think I know what I did wrong here. Okay, let me remove that. Okay, so it's processing, which is good. So now let me go back to the Instagram one. Okay, I'm gonna grab that link to the Instagram, and then we're gonna come back to our product here. Okay, we're gonna do two, right? I'm gonna go back to the URL, because you can do multiple generations at the same time. Okay, we're gonna add the Instagram. Okay, we're gonna go continue. Okay, and then this time we're going to choose the Pro Virtual Try-On, because the last one, or the one that's processing right now, we click this. Now we're going to try this one. So these are the different types of formats that you can use, right? Because it could be a commercial, it could be a product review, it could be a TV spot, right? You decide the format, right? You decide the style of the video, right? Because what you're seeing here, what it will do is it will just replicate this format. So let's do the virtual one. Okay, I'm going to add the product again, because the last one, the reason why it failed is because I didn't actually submit the product. Okay, we're going to go submit. Okay, so it's creating the product. Takes a few seconds. All right, takes a few seconds. And I'm going to also show you some samples as well of what we've done for our own brand and for our clients and for other brands that we're working with as well. Okay, as I said, if you like this video, make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, because I have more content that I'm going to be producing, and I'm going to leave the link below if you want to join our learning community in terms of how to capitalize on this AI tool to acquire customers, to select or to figure out your business model and your strategy. We talk about that inside the learning community, and you can also ask questions. Okay, you see, so I think the problem with Instagram is that the link is not public. It's, in this case, I don't think it's visible, so that's why it's failing. But as you saw here, this website here, the link is public, so anyone can get access to this link here. With the Instagram one, you have to be logged in order to see that. So the Instagram doesn't work like that. So the best way, from what I can, based on my observation, is you just go to the website, right? Find the website, and so, for example, if this brand, if they have a website, then I can click. I don't see any website, but if they had a website, I'll just go on their website and then just grab that link, right? Because it looks like that's the issue. Based on my observation, that's what the issue is. It's not accepting it because of that, right? Because the Instagram link is, right, or it's protected. So the best strategy is, if you go on Instagram if the account has a website, click on the website and then just generate the, grab the URL and then come back to this here product to the marketing studio and then just generate the video from here. Now, why are we generating the video, right? So once you generate the video, that's your demo, right? So now what you can do is you can go back to the website if they have an email address, right? Or you can contact them and then send them the link to that video so they can see what you've produced. If they like it, then now this is where the business opportunity comes in. So now you can either offer them that service or you can do consultation. So this is where I was talking about the business strategy, right? Or the business model. You got to figure out what your business model is. Our business model is we do training, we do education, and we do consultation advisory, right? So once we have a client or once we get a client, we do a consultation session with them, showing them how to use this platform for their brand. Right. And also we have as I said, we have a learning community where anyone can learn about the the business model aspect of it. Okay. Now let me show you some other samples of what we've done for other clients, because you can do, right. You can also create YouTube thumbnails as well, right? You can create YouTube thumbnails as well. What else here? Okay. Let me show you some of what we worked on. Okay. Like for example here. This is AI generated.
This Canada puffer vest is my rink essential. Warm, cute stripes, and that maple leaf.
Right.
Obsessed. This Canada puffer vest.
Right. There's another one here. Okay. Here's another one.
These colors, blue and red, just pop. It's warm.
This is all AI generated, right?
And that coat of
it's the same process. This is just the image. The product is just an image.
Stay warm, Haiti strong.
Okay.
Look at these.
And then, so this is what I was talking about in terms of, so you can create static ad as well, right? Static ad with overlay, with text overlay, right? And then you can share this to your clients, right? If you go copy, you can share it directly to them. You can send them this link so they can see what their brand looks like, right? So as you can see here, right? Here's another one.
Okay, this Canada puffer vest, maple leaf logo, bold stripes, and that Canada back. So good. Okay, this Canada puffer vest.
Okay. And then, right, same thing here, right? What? Oh, here, yeah. So you can do static ads as well, right? With text overlay, as I said, right? Simple ads, as you know, these are all, so we've created all this, everything that you see here, all these ads, okay? So this is a static ad that we created, okay? Just showing you what you can do here, right? Here's a static ad as well, right? And so now you understand when I mean now you understand when I say you can start a one-person AI content agency, right? Because you can be creating all these content and the AI is doing all the heavy lifting and all you're doing is just collecting the payment. Okay. So let me show you a video here. Here's a video. A commercial. Here's a commercial. Right, so there's a commercial, and then I'm going to show you, let me see, and then look at this. See, it was just straightforward. It was simple. All we did was we just uploaded the product, and then we just chose an avatar, right? Avatar / character or model, right? Right. So let me show you some more examples here.
Y'all asked where I got this vest. Crown don't make you king.
There you go.
Your moves do. This is a mindset you wear. This is a mindset you wear.
Remember, this is all AI generated. This is not real. I mean, the models, they're not real.
This vest, crown don't make you king. Your moves do. This is a mindset you wear. This is a mindset you wear.
Right. So now this is the brand, right? There's the brand. That's the product. I can take this link and then send it to the brand or the company, right? And then once they engage with you, or once, you know, and you can start a conversation from there, right? Let me show you some more. So you can create the static ads. These are the static ads. This is all AI, right? AI did the work. Now this one is actually, it was more of a complex, not complex, but it was multiple images, right? You see the vest here, you see the hat, and then you see the shoe, right? So the vest, the hat, and the shoes, and then it created the overlay, the text overlay. No designing skills, no graphic designing skill. You don't have to be tech savvy. AI is doing all the heavy lifting for you, right? Let me show you one more. I think, okay, here's another brand, or here's another video.
They told you to wait your turn, to stay in line, but kings aren't crowned. They rise. Wear your crown. Own your throne. This is your moment. They told you to wait your turn, to stay in line, but kings aren't crowned. They rise.
This is all
Wear your
AI
crown.
generated video.
Own your throne. This is your moment. They told you to wait your turn.
Okay, right? I'm going to show you another one here, right? This is the UGC right here.
Where did you get that bomber jacket from? Online. It's the crown don't make you king bomber. Crazy quality, gets compliments nonstop.
Right? So now you can take this video and then share it with the client, with your customer, right? And then from there you can discuss the pricing in terms of, right, if they are interested in it, if they show interest. Now this is where pricing and rates, right, that conversation can be that you can start that conversation from there. Let me show you one more, okay?
A crown doesn't make you king. You do. Wear the work. A crown.
Now, this is all AI generated, right? As you can see here, right? Oh, look at this. I just gave it a simple prompt, right? Let me just pause this, right? Simple prompt. I uploaded, I chose the character, I chose my model, I chose the product, or I uploaded the product, and then I just gave it a simple prompt. The vest drops from above, add text overlay, and motivational speech. That's it. That's how simple it was, right? It took less than 10 minutes. Now, let me show you what we are working on right now. Let me see if that's ready, if that generation is ready. Okay, so boom. So it's ready. All right, so here it is right here. So let's play it.
Okay, this tee is so soft, and the stretch is perfect. The fit's actually super flattering. Look at the print. Obsessed. I'm keeping this on. Okay, this tee is so soft, and the stretch is perfect. The fit's actually super flattering.
So there you go. There's a final product. Now, it actually chose a pre-selected the model for me because I wanted a specific, right? So, but yeah, you just got to figure out how to select your own model because it's selected, you just pre-selected an avatar.
I'm keeping this on. Okay, this tee is so soft, and the stretch.
There's the product right there, right? So look at the product, right? Look at it. It kept the fidelity in terms of the quality, the text. It adhered to the text. The text is legible. Text is clear. It's conspicuous, right? So if I go back to the website, the URL that we grabbed, okay, here is the link. The color, kept the color, right? We grabbed the link, right? Here's a shirt, right? Here it is right here, right? Crown don't make you king. And then if we come back here, there it is. It might have changed the let me see here. The color might be a little bit off, but you can always just regenerate it and say, oh, make sure you stay within this color, right? But there's the product. Now the safest way is to choose a color that's more a color that is more universal, black, white, gray, right? But you can always just regenerate, or just give it a simple prompt, tell it to make sure that it stays, it actually adheres to the quality or to the color scheme. Okay, but there it is right there.
Look at the print. Obsessed. I'm keeping this on.
All right, so now what I can do is this, right? I can copy this link, right? And then go back to the company, to the website, to the brand that you're working with, or the brand that you are trying to work with, and then contact them, right? Send them an email with that link, or if they're on Instagram, then you just send them a DM with the link, right? And then put a quick message. Here's a sample of what we can produce for your brand. If you're interested, we can book a one-on-one consultation session so we can describe more, or we can talk more about the process and the rates and so on, right? So you can, you can start that conversation just like that. But that's how simple it is to create a product, right? By just uploading a URL. Now, let me do one more. This time what we do is we're going to upload the product, right? Because we did the URL. So now what we'll do is we'll just upload the product, right? So let's upload the product or the image, okay? We're going to do it, create it manually. Okay, let's go download. Oops, no, download. Here's a product, right? So we're going to use this product here. Yeah, we're going to use this product, right? It's a jacket. I used ChatGPT to create that jacket. So here's the jacket. So this jacket, I just used ChatGPT. I downloaded it, right? So man's navy winter puffer jacket. So I used ChatGPT to generate this jacket. So let's go back here. Just gonna call it winter jacket. Winter jacket. Okay. Description. We're gonna call it. It's a sample test. Okay. So now I'm giving you the step by step. So that way you're not confused, right? So you can see, right? You have clarity. You know what your next step will be, or you know what your next step are, or what steps to take next, right? No confusion. Okay, so it's creating it, studying your product. Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna wait for that to finish. But as I said, I'll leave the link below to our learning community if you want to learn more about the business model, because we have templates, we have ebooks, downloadable guides. So if you want to figure out what the business model is, or I mean what your business model is going to be, or if you have any questions, then you can ask inside our learning community. The link is going to be in the description section and also in the comment section as well. Okay, so let's create this product now. All right, so this is an in-depth video. Hopefully if you watch this video until the end, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button. That means that you're really serious, that you're looking for ways to generate extra revenue stream, right? So I'm showing you the step by step on how to do it right now. Okay, so we're going to choose the jacket. Okay, there's the jacket, and then we're going to choose our avatar, right? Our avatar. So let's choose this guy. So this is one of the avatars that I uploaded or that I included. So I can select him, right? And then we're going to choose the format. So the format this time, let's do Pro Virtual Try-On. Okay, so we're going to do a Pro Virtual Try-On, and then we're going to select let's do aspect ratio. It's going to be wide aspect ratio. We're going to stick to a lower quality because we want to save on some credits. Okay, so we'll do 480, and then we're going to do 14 seconds. Let's do 14, right? 14 seconds. Okay, generate. Boom, that's it. So there's no text, there's no prompt, right? Just the product and the avatar. That's it, right? And then I'm going to hit generate. As you can see here, that's it. All we did was I just uploaded the product and I uploaded the avatar. I didn't give it any instruction. I didn't give any prompts. I didn't give any, any meticulous or complex detail. Just a simple product upload, okay? And then we're going to hit generate. There we go. Now it's generating. Now let me show you the pricing for this platform, right? So the pricing is the starter plan starts at $19 a month. With $19 a month, you get 270 credit, right? So 270 credit, you can create, right? Let's say each, as you saw there, like a 15-second video, high quality, right? 720 is about 53 credits, right? So you can create about, let's say max four high quality videos at 15 seconds, right? But it could be lower than that. I mean, it can be, right? It could be less than 15 seconds. So if you're creating videos less than 15 seconds, then you're going to get more generation. So for example here, right? You can do, so if you do, let's say your videos are 5 seconds, right? So 5 seconds, you can get more generation. So, 5 seconds, you can get about $17 a credit. So you can get about 15 videos, right? So if you're starting, all right, you just want to test it out, you can start with a starter, right? Create some sample videos for your clients, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, and then just send it to them. Send it to your clients. As you saw here, the steps are very straightforward, right? go to Instagram, Facebook, social media, Facebook, Twitter, and just look for brands, right? Brands that are either selling, now it could be merchandise, it could be products, it could be, if they're selling, it doesn't have to be merchandise specifically, right? It could be any type of products that they're selling, right? Are they selling makeup? Are they selling, goods? Are they selling, what are they selling, right? You just find the brand and find what product they're selling, right? Preferably something physical, right? So let's say they're selling headphones, or they're selling, right? You just look for it, right? Because I just typed in clothing brand, but you can look for any brand, right? It could be cell phone brand or headphones, any brand that you think that you want to work with, right? And then take the link, and then, right? Or if they have the website, click on it, and then from their website, take the link and then create that product. Okay. Now let me show you one. There's one that I wanted to show you. Let's see here. Okay, here's this one. Yeah, this one is pretty good.
New York teaches you fast. Nothing is given. You don't become better by wishing. You become better by showing up. One disciplined morning, one hard decision, one promise you keep when nobody's watching. The crown is just a symbol. Character is the kingdom. Build yourself, then walk like it.
Right? So it took less than 10 minutes to do that, right? Let me show you another one here. I like this one too. Right. Right? All AI generated. Took less than 10 minutes to generate this. So you can send this to your client or a prospect, right? And then show them that sample. It's like, hey, listen, this is what we can do for you.
You don't become stronger by wishing, only by showing up. Consistency turns effort into identity. Leadership is built, not worn. You don't become stronger by wishing,
right?
Only by showing up. Consistency turns effort into identity. Leadership is built, not worn.
There you go, right? So there's the avatar or the model or the character, and then there's a product right there. As I said, you can do static ads, right? You can do different types of, right? Is for shoes, right? So you can do it for shoes. You can do it for different types of product. It doesn't just have to be.
They don't hand it to you.
All right.
You take every step. You earn every door.
Right. So here's right, just going through. Here's another one here. It's for soccer.
Shout out to my guy Tino. He was wearing the shirt in the stands. So if you guys want to get this shirt, the link is in the description. First link. Tap that link.
So now you see, or now you are visualizing, you're starting to comprehend and understand why I said, or why I'm saying you can start a one-person AI content agency, right? Because you can create different types of content. You can create commercials, right? Professional commercials.
You don't become stronger by wishing,
right?
Only by showing up.
You can create user-generated content known as UGC.
Shout out to my guy Tino. He was wearing the shirt in the stands.
Right? You can create static ads. For example, this is a static ad here, right? With the, static ads. Or you can create static ads with the overlay. Or let me show you this, right? Right?
The Canada Varsity Bomer just lives on rooftops now.
You can create, unrealistic ads and stuff like that. So it really, right? You can create shoes here.
These buffalo plaid high tops are so comfy. Memory foam insole, grippy rubber sole, and that maple leaf detail.
Okay, right? And then you can create static ads, right? Here's the static ad. So now you understand why I mean, now you understand why I said, or why I'm saying you can start a one-person content agency, right? A one-person AI content agency where AI is doing all the heavy lifting for you, and you're just collecting the payment, right? You're reaching out to the clients, to the customers, to the businesses, to the brands, and then showing them the sample. So the key is you got to do the sample, right? You got to find a way to grab their sample. You got to find a way to grab their products. So whatever product, once you find the brand, grab their products, grab their merchandise, their products, whatever it is that they're selling, and then come to the, and then create, okay, what happened here? Restricted content. Okay, it's not restricted content, but sometimes you get this. I don't know why, but I can regenerate it again and pick another product, right? Let's do another product then, right? Because sometimes it does that. So let me just show you a different product. Okay, let's go back here because I want you to see this, right? Because I don't want to I don't want to deceive you. I want you to see that this is what you can do. Okay, so we're gonna find. Let's just upload a different product here. Okay, let's upload. Okay, we're gonna upload this. Let's upload this hoodie here. Okay, we're just gonna call it hoodie 2. All right, hoodie 2. Okay, just wait for it to finish. Okay, and then create a product. So this is going to be the last sample that I'm going to do, and then I'm going to end it with this. Okay, and then select the avatar. We're going to select the same avatar, or let's change the avatar. Let's do this avatar, and then we're going to choose the format, because remember, you can choose different formats of, right? These are the different types of formats. So if you're doing something with products, right, as you can see here, right, products, right, products such as something, food related, right? Okay, so we're going to choose. We're going to do this format. Okay, we're going to do Pro Virtual Try-On. Let's go here. Let's do Pro Virtual Try-On, because this is more like an advanced commercial. Okay, and then we're going to do 15 seconds or 14 seconds. We're going to do 480 because I want to save on some credits. Okay, we're going to do widescreen because you can choose the aspect ratio. So if you're not sure about the aspect ratio, you can just select auto, and it's going to automatically select it based on the product that you are uploading. Okay, so I'm going to do wide aspect ratio, 14 seconds, 49 credit. I want to keep the credit under 45. So let's try 13 seconds. You know what, 46 credit. I'm gonna do this. I'm doing it for you guys so you can see it. Okay, let's just go hit generate. Right, as you can see here, there's really nothing, no prompts. It's just uploading the product. That's it. So, okay, project created. Okay, so it's processing. So let's see here, because could have been because I've uploaded, I don't know, maybe because they thought it was a brand, it was like a copyrighted brand, because the jacket looks like it could be one of these luxury brand or one of these, these famous brands. So maybe that's why it restricted the content, right? But as you see here, okay, so it's processing. There's no issue, right? Sometimes you might run into those issues where the product that you're uploading, it could be, they could classify, or they could classify as a copyright. It could be a copyright issue. For example, let's say you take Nike's Nike something, or let's just say one of these luxury brands, right? Gucci or LV, Louis Vuitton, right? You take one of, so it failed again. Okay, okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out, because I don't know why it's giving me that fail. Please, okay, because it should not be fail. I should not be getting that error message. But let me upload a product from my catalog, right? So for example, okay, we're gonna upload a product from my catalog, because this is what I uploaded, right? So I don't know why it's okay. So let's upload. Okay, so let's upload, because we already did this. Okay, let's do. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. All right. So we do the Canada one, and then we're going to select one of their avatars. All right. So let's select here. We're going to select one of their avatars. Okay. So now there's nothing. Okay. And then we're going to choose the format again. So if this time doesn't work, then right. But you see exactly what the platform can do. Okay. So we're going to select that. Let's see here, format. Okay, my battery is about to die, or my battery is about to. Okay, I'm gonna do 14 seconds. Okay. Oof, my battery, I'm about to, okay. You know what? I'm going to try it because I don't have my plug. Okay. So let me see if I can get this. Let me see if I can get this in that time frame because my battery is about to die. I don't think I'm going to be able to actually finish. Okay. So let's do 16 by 9 and then we go generate. Okay, let's see where we at with the battery. Okay, we have 22 minutes. So it should not take more than 22 minutes here. Okay, to end it off, okay, as I said, I'm just going to show you some more samples here. I think I've shown you all the samples. I think by now you get the point, right? Here's another sample.
They can hand you a crown in a second, but it can't make you king. The work does. Crown don't make you king. They
Right?
can hand
So, listen, hopefully if you watch this video until the end, then that means that you are really serious, that you really want to, you're trying to figure it out. So the website, as I said, it's Higgsfield. Let me just show you, right? So if you go to Higgsfield.ai, and then you can just select one of their starter plan to start with. And once you are inside, then right, this is what it will look like. So this is the home page, right? So you don't need to worry about all this. Just go to where it says Marketing Studio on top there, right? Or at the top, and then from the Marketing Studio there, then you can start uploading images, right? So this is the Marketing Studio. This is what you need, right? Turn any product into a video ad, right? So this is all you need. This is the only feature that you need. Everything else, you really don't need it, right? Because it gets too confusing, too complicated, right? Because this is for, right, if you're not tech savvy, if you don't have any experience in editing and video editing, then click on the Marketing Studio, right? Because the Marketing Studio is just, it's plug and play. Upload a product, choose your character, and generate the video. That's it. No, you don't need to enter any prompt. You don't need to enter any instruction. You don't need to enter any detail. It's just plug and play, right? So let me go back here. Let's see here. Okay, I think something is wrong with their system. It's not on me. It's their system is that something's wrong with that. Something's going on with their system because I've done everything on my end. It looks like it's a problem with their system, or it could be this feature here is not working. Let me see, how many minutes do I have here? Okay, 40 minutes. Okay, let me try. I'm gonna use, okay, because I really want you to, right? Because I want you to see. Okay, so let's try TV spot. No, let's try product review. Let me see here. Okay, let me try the virtual try-on because I think you've already seen it. Okay, and then let me choose the hook. So the hook is product hit. Okay, yeah, let's choose the hook, right? So the hook is going to be a product hit, and then the setting, let's choose the setting. The setting is going to be outside. Okay, let's see here, street outside. Okay, and then we're going to choose, okay, 14 seconds. All right, so this is the last generation. I promise you. After this, and then I'm done because the battery is about to die anyway. So let me hit generate. Man, this is the longest video I think I've done. Oh no, I've done videos longer than this, but this is one of, I think this is one of the videos. This is one of the longest, not the longest, but it's up there with other videos, right? Because listen, I want to show you. I'm showing you because, as I said, you can start a one-person AI content agency. So I'm showing you what you can do with Higgsfield, right? All you need to do is upload the product, choose the avatar, or grab the URL, and the strategy is find the brands that you want to work with, whether it's cosmetic, whether it's electronics, whether it's food and beverage, right? Take the link, right? If they have a website, even better. Take the link of that merchandise, of that product, and then come to the Marketing Studio or Higgsfield, right? Just click where it says Marketing Studio. It's going to take you here, and then here you can upload the product, choose the avatar, create the video, and then you can submit it to that brand. Okay, so let me see here. If this doesn't work, then that's okay. So it's saying it's generating the video, right? Okay, let me just delete this. I don't know if my battery is going to, I don't know. Really don't know, but I really want you to see this because I did two demos or two walkthroughs, I did two samples, right? Because I wanted you to see in real time that you can do this. It's possible. You don't need any AI, you don't need any experience in AI. You don't need any editing skills in terms of videos or images. You don't need to be tech savvy. You just need to know how to use this platform, and I'm showing you step by step. And then also, I think the last step is you need to figure out what your business model is going to be. Is it going to be consulting, or is it going to be done for you services? Are you going to be creating the videos for them, or are you going to be consulting with them, showing them how to use this platform? Our business model is on the consulting side, consulting and advisory and education, right? As I said, we have a learning community. The link is going to be below in the description section, in the comment section. Inside our learning community, that's what we do, right? We talk about AI, we teach AI, we train AI. So if you want to know about AI, or if you want to learn about business model, how to use AI, specifically how to use Higgsfield, because inside our community, learning community, you can ask questions, you get support. So if you have, right, we have videos, we have templates, we have ebooks on business models that you can select from, that you can choose to help you to start your one-person AI content agency, okay? Because you can create videos, professional videos, as you can see here.
A crown doesn't make
right?
you king.
You can create UGC videos.
Okay, this bomber is royal, fits clean, and the back goes crazy. Okay.
Right? And you can create static ads. So that's what I said. Well, that's what I mean by starting a one-person content agency, right? Where you can create different types of content for brands, for businesses, for local businesses, businesses on Instagram, Facebook. You just got to find them, right? You find them, create a sample for them, and then send it to them. And then once they engage, or once they get back to you, then you can start discussing the pricing and all that. Okay. Okay. So this one is working. It's generating, hopefully, right? And I have 20 minutes to go before I run out, or before my battery goes down. And then also you can use Claude to help you with your business strategy, right? So if you have Claude AI, or if you have ChatGPT, you can use ChatGPT to help you with your business model, right? To give you some directions and all that. If you want to ask us questions, right? Because we're already doing it, right? We're already talking to clients. So if you want to know how we do it, how we get clients, then you can join our learning community and you can ask any questions. And we have templates, we have e-guides, we have ebooks, we have videos on business model, business model strategy. We have templates that you can use, so you can choose what business model you want to select to start your one-person AI content agency. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so there. Okay, the video is complete. So here's our commercial right here. So this worked.
Honestly, the vest stopped me from even feeling that. Canada putter vest, it's built different. Red stripe, maple leaf, the whole thing. People keep stopping me. Collar's warm too. Like, actually warm. Link's there if you want one.
There we go. Look at that. So now you can take this video, right? There's the vest that we uploaded, right? There's the product. You can send it to the brand. You can send it to the company. You can send it to the vendor, or, the business. And there we go, right? So let me just play it one more time. I'm going to start from the beginning.
Honestly, the vest stopped me from even feeling that. Canada putter vest, it's built different. Red stripe, maple leaf, the whole thing. People keep stopping me. Collar's warm too. Like, actually warm.
Look how
Link's there if
realistic
you want
this
one.
is, right? Look at how
Honestly, the vest stopped
realistic.
me from even feeling that. Canada putter vest, it's built different. Red stripe, maple leaf, the whole thing. People keep stopping me. Collar's warm too. Like, actually warm. Link's there if you want one.
See how realistic that is? So now you can send that to the company, the brand, the website, right? And then, because you can charge $2,000 for this content right here, right? Because video editing takes, you know, if you hire a traditional video editor, you're looking at about $1,500 to $3,000, right? It took you what? You spent, right? You spent $15 or $19 to create this one sample, right? That's your that's your cost. You spent, let's say, $20 to create, right? Because you can create multiples, right? With a $20 plan, you can create multiple of these videos. You send it to your client, and then boom, you close a deal, and then you just made $1,500 to $2,000 from one client, right? And this could be recurring revenue. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully this was helpful. If you've watched this until the end, man, and that means that you are really serious, right? You know, shout out to you. Make sure to like, subscribe to the video. I'll see you all in the next video. I am out. Peace.